This is our class 303 section 2. Moaz Haddad, you came late yesterday and you are coming late today also. I will put you absent today. Okay, now comes to the degree. Differential equation. Abdul absent today. You are so much late. The differential. So based on these two examples above, we decided the order is the highest order derivative available or found in the equation. Now for degree, what we'll do, let's give you an examples to make it clear. For example, dy over dx plus d square y over dx square to the power 3. Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the order of this differential equation? I'm asking you. As we have done yesterday about the order, I think you can reply. What is the order?
8.
8.
8.
No. Order is the highest order derivative available in the equation. What is the highest order here?
Is it 4?
4.
Yes. Yes. Means maximum number of differentiating. So it is 4.
So
So
we
order
don't
is,
multiply. I'm sorry,
see,
we don't multiply with the 2?
no, no, no. This is
Okay.
your order. Order. Clear?
Okay.
And what is the degree? Hmm. What is the degree?
2.
Yes, it is the here degree. This is the degree. Though here it is 3, means in another place it is 3. This one is 3. But we will consider where is the highest order, we will decide the degree there. means where the term which is showing the order, you have to check the degree there only, not here. Though it is 3, no, we will here. This is not your degree. This is not. Okay?
For
Or
the
you can say,
previous example, for the degree, when the order was 4, the
hmm,
degree was 1.
for this one,
The, yes, yes,
yeah, here degree 1. Degree 1.
yes.
Okay, now clear. I think order degree clear. Eh? Okay, let's see the next point. Linear and non-linear. To learn about linear and non-linear, you need to learn about independent variable and dependent variable. So independent variable and dependent variable. So if it is written dy by dx, so this y is dependent, x is independent. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, clear for me.
Yes.
The upper part attached with d means y, not dy, only y. This part is, and this part is independent. So that means y depends on x. That means y depends on x. So now I will use the word independent and dependent variable. Okay. So there are few points we will discuss. Few tests you can say. If we will pass those tests, we will say it is linear. If we fail at any one of the tests, we will say non-linear. So test 1. Test 1. Degree of the dependent variable, very clear, and its derivative must be 1 and not multiplied with each other. This is the test 1. That means y is the dependent. So y power must be 1. dy by dx, if there is, it must be 1. Or d square y by dx square must be 1, like this. And they should not be multiplied. That means you should not find any term like this. No. Or y multiply d square y by dx square, like this. No. This is not. Okay. Clear these 2 points?
Yes.
Means if you find there is a y and its degree is 2, then you will say Alatul it is non-linear.
Excuse me, doctor, I don't get it.
Means in a equation, if you find y power is 2, what you will say? Here it is to be linear. To be linear, we are giving the test. Test 1, power must be 1. They should not multiply each other. So if you find other than this, means y power is 2, 3, 4, half, and they are multiplied, then it is not linear. Clear? Clear or not?
Yes, clear for me.
Test 2. Dependent variable must not attached with any transcendental transcendental functions or trigonometric trigonometric or exponential function like example tan y len y e to the power y sin inverse y. This makes this equation nonlinear. If you find this, it should not be this. These kind of things must not. Here I have mentioned must not to be linear. Dependent variable, not independent variable. If independent variable attach, no problem. If dependent variable you find with this kind of things, it will make the equation nonlinear. That means you say it is nonlinear. Let's do some example. Example. Right. Identify the linear and nonlinear equation from the following. Identify the linear and nonlinear differential equations from the following. Question 1. It say x dash plus x square equal to 0. So it is linear or non-linear?
Not linear.
Why?
Linear.
Power 2.
This x is your dependent variable?
There is no y.
No. First
No,
we have to
x is independent.
so first you have to decide what is your independent and what is your dependent. Tell me first. Independent variable, independent and dependent.
Independent is x square.
So what is independent? What is dependent? Tell me.
Independent x square.
Independent is x square. Dependent
X power 1.
Dash. X dash.
x dash.
X dash.
No, this is totally wrong. Mistake. You have to write this equation first in full form. This is given in compact form. X dash. What is mean by x dash? Hmm.
dx
Dx
by
by
dy.
dy.
dy by dy.
D. How much?
Dx by dy.
How you know this is dx by dy?
I assumed.
No,
Eh?
this is the other form of x dash.
No, who? How you know this? Who said you that x dash means dx by dy? You must have some knowledge before this. Means somebody told you, or some books have given, or some, or you Google it. What is the means source of your knowledge? How you know that x prime mana dx by dy?
Do you mean why we choose y?
Yes.
I choose y because I assume that x is usually attached to the y. It is the derivative of x with respect to y, usually.
Yes. What you said? What is the reason, sir? Sorry. X dash is dx by dy. What is the reason you get the y? It is. Can you repeat once?
I said I choose y because it is usually attached to the y, the x with respect to y, and also the
No, it
opposite,
is.
the y with respect to
Oh,
x.
I say I
This is
saw
what
many time
usually we say.
dx by dt, dx by dp,
Yeah,
dx by dq. So how you choose y?
I assumed as I told you.
So here the answer is, let me tell you. You can choose anything because there is no mentioned whether you will take y or p or q or t. It is not mentioned. Clear?
It's
So so you are free to choose x dash. So your equation, if I will go with you, this is the equation in full form. Now tell me what is the dependent variable and what is the independent variable. This is wrong. What is dependent variable?
Dy.
Wallah.
no dx because it's up.
See here.
Without the d,
Yes, yes, yes.
the x is dependent.
So dependent variable is,
X.
and independent.
Y.
Independent is
Independent
X is
as
y.
y.
like this.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. So now say it is linear or non-linear.
it is linear.
Huh?
Yes, it is linear.
Let's go to the definition. What is the definition said? Test one. What is saying test one? Degree of the dependent variable and its derivative must be 1 to be linear. So here degree of the dependent variable how much?
One.
Where? This degree looks you 1. Huh?
But don't we take for the dependent value?
This is dependent is x.
Independent.
No.
Don't we take the
Definition
variable
say for dependent or
for
independent?
the dx?
No, no, no. Listen carefully. The definition say we should check the degree of dependent or independent.
The dependent.
So check dependent. What is the degree of the dependent?
Okay.
What okay? What is the degree of the dependent variable?
For the whole equation is 2.
I am asking you what is the degree of the dependent variable.
For the test is 1 and our example is 2.
Yes, very clear. Dependent variable means it is here. This one, this part.
Okay.
Here is the derivative. Here is the derivative of the dependent variable. Its
Even the
degree
derivative should be 1.
must be 1.
Okay.
So here it is 1. But since the degree of the dependent variable is 2, it will nullify our test and it is non-linear.
Non-linear.
So,
Okay.
so it is non-linear.
Non-linear.
If it is like this, for example, another example, for example, here, and it is x equal to 0, what you say? It is linear or non-linear?
Non-linear.
Yes, because here now what happened, the degree of the derivative is not 1.
Yes.
So it is non-linear. Let's go for another example. It's a tx prime plus 1 equal to 0. So what you will say about this? First you need to write it in the full form. So can anyone tell me what to write?
T multiply dx over dy.
T multiply, what happened? Allah.
Mr. Shahid, I have one doubt regarding this one. So students can do the exam directly by offering the class or through the blackboard, right? So if we chose the strict,
Some problem.
then the blackboard and the both should allow, right? Both and
in the-
blackboard and the connect website both should allow.
So it is
Okay.
T multiply,
So once, okay,
it is
okay, fine. No problem. Yeah, it's okay.
dx over dy plus 1 equal to 0 or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But if some student may take like this t into dx by dt plus 1 equal to 0, because they are free to choose or not.
Yes.
That's correct.
So what happened in both the case, let's study. What you say about, let me make a separator. For example, this is the separator. So what you say about the left one? Or you can say this is, let me name it, this is A, this is B. So what about A? A is linear or non-linear?
Non-linear.
Non-linear.
Why?
Non-linear.
No. Okay, okay, good, good. But why? Which term it is, means where it is failed?
Because of multiply.
Multiply with what?
T.
With T.
So
No,
T is what here? You have to see what is independent here first.
Independent Y.
Y.
Y and
Independent Y,
X.
dependent
X.
exact.
X. So what is the multiplication here?
T. T is
There is
neither.
nothing to do.
Who is T?
Any number.
Okay. Okay.
Our definition
Uh,
say multiplication of dependent variable with its derivative. So
yes.
So is it like this?
No.
So what you'll say?
Non-linear.
No, you cannot say easily non-linear. You have to check
I
another test. Another
I
test.
can I
Another
can tell you,
test.
sir, because
Test.
the independent the dependent is x, and the degree of the of the dependent is not 1. It is 0.
Where it is 0?
As we can see that 1 is what is the derivative of the x to the power 0.
Oh, why? I will write y to the power 0. How can you say x power 0? This is constant.
Anything is power to 0
No,
is
no. You
1.
you 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 cannot write if it is this way. You can add any number 1, 2, 3, and minus this one and make it non-linear, linear according to you. No, you cannot play like this. Whatever available, you have to decide on that. It is 1 means it is constant. You cannot assign this y power 0 or x power 0. It is constant. Clear? We are talking about variable, dependent variable. Clear?
Yes, I understand you. But
Hmm.
now the test one said
Hmm.
that the degree of the dependent and also the degree of the dependent is must be 1.
Yes.
Yes, so
So
the
it is.
degree of the dependent now here is 0.
So dependent variable not available here. Only available in the form of derivative.
Can't we
It is.
substitute the 1 by x
It
to the
is.
power
It
0?
is. It is. It is here. It is here only. I told you. You cannot say that 1 is x power 0. No, not like this. You cannot create like this. Whatever given, you have to decide on that.
Hmm.
1 is constant. It is not variable. First, you have to admit this one that 1 is constant. It is not variable. So we do not have free x means free dependent variable. We do not have free x. So we will not talk about that. It is finished. Now here only dx by dy, it is derivative and its degree is 1. So the first point it passed. Absolutely no problem. First point passed. And also there is no term, means no term like this x into, let me write it. There is no term like x into dx by dy. Is it there? You didn't hear me?
Yes, there is no x
So,
multiplied with x value.
so all the possibilities from the test 1 we checked and we passed. Now comes to test 2. Test 2 say dependent variable attached with sine, cosine, tan, ln, etc. That is also not available. So it is linear. That's why it is linear. Now comes to part B. What is dependent variable? Why you are silent? What is
I'm
the
sorry,
dependent variable
your voice
in
is
part D?
gone for previous minute.
Okay.
Your voice come and goes,
Okay, now
teacher.
now it is coming.
Yes.
Now it's okay.
Sometimes it comes clear, sometimes not.
Wallahi, we cannot do anything because the internet is like this.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is the dependent variable here?
X.
X.
And independent variable?
Oh,
Y.
T.
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 Somebody say y. Where you see y? Okay.
T.
Forget. Now tell me the test 1. It is passed or not?
No, it's not passed.
Because
Because
So
it's
that's
how?
multiplied with
Okay.
the
Okay.
multiplied.
Okay. So how it failed? Where it is failed?
Because t is multiplied with dt.
So what is my
So
definition? What is my definition? See here. Degree of the dependent variable and there must be one and not multiply with each other. Means I am talking to whom? Dependent variable and its derivative. So,
yes,
so here it is multiplied, dependent
Yeah,
variable with its derivative.
it doesn't it doesn't apply because there dt t is independent.
Yes, so
yes, yes.
that means it passed.
Yes, it passed.
And the second point is the dependent variable attached with sine, cosine, ln, e power, a power,
No,
2 power.
No,
No,
So
no.
the
it
second,
also passed.
so it
so
is
it's linear.
linear.
yes, clear or not?
So it's only non-linear if it's x multiplied with dx over dt.
There are many things, not only this thing. This is one
Uh,
of them. This is
okay,
one
okay.
of them. Check one more question. It is saying L multiply with d2x over dt square plus g sin x equal to 0. So what is the dependent variable here? And what is independent?
Dependent x
Independent.
t.
t.
Okay. Now check for test 1. It passed or not? Fail.
It's failed because the derivative is not one.
No.
Degree is 1.
See. No.
It,
This is no.
test 2 it has
تقدر
no,
سؤال صح.
there's no problem.
2 is the
Sin
2 is the
x.
no. First tell me test 1 passed or not?
Not.
It's passed.
Passed. Some students said it is failed.
I just get confused between the degree and the
No,
order.
no, it's okay. Now you understood.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, then it's okay. No need. Okay, khalas. So test 1 is clear.
Yeah.
Test 2.
The dependent is x and we have sin x.
So what you'll say?
So it's non-linear.
Means test 2 fail, eh?
Yes.
Yes.
So non-linear, eh?
Sorry, how test one pass?
So those who clear the test 2, can you explain there in Arabic even? No problem.
يا صاحبي في الاختبار الأول كان الديجري of the dependent variable.
La. Just talk about test 2.
He said about this one. Okay.
No, he said test 2. He said how test 2 clear.
No, he
No,
said one.
I'm asking about ones.
Okay. Then my Arabic problem. Okay, tell. Go on. Go on.
صاحبي في التست الأول الديجري of the dependent variable اللي هو x لازم يكون 1 اللي مكتوبة 2 فوق الاكس هذه الاوردر، لكن الديجري اللي هو الدرجة حقت الاكس نفسها اللي هي 1 بس احنا ما نكتبها، عشان كذا باس التست الأول.
تمام
فهمت علي؟
تمام.
Then tell him in test 2.
It is too clear because sin x is there.
Explain how it failed in test 2. Because you said non-linear, that means it is failed in test 2.
Yes, it's failed because of sin x. Yes.
Yes, sine is attached with x and x is dependent. Clear?
Yes.
Same question I will change like this. L dx d square x over dt square plus g sine t equal to 0. What you'll say?
Linear.
linear.
Linear. That means here test 1 and test 2 both pass.
Yes.
Clear? Clear or not?
Yes,
Yes.
clear.
Yes, clear.
Then the last question for today, it is x prime equal to 1. What you say?
Non-linear.
It's
Why?
non-linear
Why?
because dependent is x and it's
Yes,
multiply with
mashallah,
x.
mashallah. Very good, very good. Dependent is x and it is multiply with the derivative of the dependent variable.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Yes,
So
clear.
that means test 1 fails, eh?
Yes.
Failed. So non-linear. You don't need to write test 1, test 2. Just I am asking you to make it easy. I have categorized, but after practice you will see which where it is fails. To say linear, you have to check all three, means all the conditions. To say non-linear, if you found once anything, you say non-linear. Khalas. Got the point?
Yes.
Means
Yes.
to if you want to say linear, you must have to very careful because linear means you are saying all the test clear. To say non-linear, it is easy because you say, oh, the x into x dash, it's fell first time. Then khalas, no need to check second. Clear, eh?
Yes, clear.
Okay. So now see one more. So what? Where we are? We finished order. We finished degree. We finished linear, non-linear. Now comes to ordinary and partial. Let it be tick it because I'm going to finish it because it will take very less time. Now ordinary and partial. Ordinary and partial differential equations. I am separating this by a line. Ordinary means only one independent variable. Partial means more than one independent variable. That's all. So let me give an example so that you can identify. So for example, I will write here this is I will give this is A for ordinary, B for partial. So you can say answer by this. So dy by dx is equal to ax. What is ordinary or partial? You have to count the number of independent variables. How many independent variables?
Two.
Who are they?
Dx and x.
No. I told you to identify dependent and independent variable, you have to see only the differentiation. Here you will see who is independent, who is dependent. No other term. Only here.
The left side, you mean?
No, the differential coefficient dy by dx, d2y by dx2. Here you have to identify. No other place.
Okay.
So, so how many independent?
One.
So what you'll say?
Ordinary.
Or
Yes. So it is ordinary. So it is ordinary. One more example. d3y over dx3 plus y by x is equal to b. What is this?
ordinary.
How many independent variable?
We have one.
One.
So it is
Ordinary.
yes. Now comes to here.
Because we are exporting to not the blackboard actually to another platform, the paper stuff. So anyway, we need that.
So how many independent variable?
2.
2.
2
Who are they?
X and Y.
x and
What is
y.
the dependent variable here?
D z
One.
z.
Z only.
Z, not dz.
Yes,
Z.
yes, z. My bad.
So that means it is the situation one dependent variable, two independent. So more than one independent means what you'll say?
Partial
The derivative.
differential.
Differential. Sorry.
Partial differential equation. Khalas, finished.
What about, Doctor, if after the equal sign, uh, let's say for the first example, after
Uh-huh.
the equal sign ax plus
Plus
dy by dx square.
no, let me write it. Dy by dx is equal to ax plus
dy by dx square.
like this.
Yes.
What is the problem? Here also independent y, x dependent y. Here also, what is the problem? It is same. Absolutely no problem.
Okay.
What I said, you have to identify who is the dependent and who is the independent. And if you found the independents are more than one, say partial.
Okay, I get it.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, inshallah, we will meet again next class. Where is our